Welcome to another episode of JB's Saltwater Fish Tank and Friends. What you guys are looking at is a fish tank that belongs to Eddie, a good friend of mine's. Eddie, would you like to introduce your tank?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead and tell the people about it.
It's a 220 with AI soles on it. It's a reef. With a 75-gallon sump, Refugium sump.
And who put this masterpiece together?
JB.
Man, that was a long pause. You had to think about that one, huh? Hey, what you guys are looking at is a 220-gallon tank, 6 foot long, 24 inches deep, 30 inches tall, and it is 220 gallons with dual overflow. It has 6 AISO lights. They're the whites. They're on the 72-inch bar, as you can see straight across. They were measured and laid out to the center of the tank. Also, we did the measurements from front to back to make sure that we had it accurately in the center of the tank. The rock work was a compilation of different rocks that we had because Eddie did an upgrade from a 150 to a 220, so we were able to utilize some of his old rocks. We went ahead and got some new flat pieces and also some extra pieces I had laying around, and we managed to come up with this nice, unique design. It's a little cloudy right now because we just had to adjust the sump to get it to be as silent as it is now. And you can see it's wrapped around with corals and all different types, and I mean it's quite a show. He has a MP10 on the left hand side of the tank, and then he has an MP40 on the right hand side. Just added a cleaning crew. I think it was of 100 turbo snails. We haven't done the hermit crabs yet. I think he has about 15 sand shifting stars, and you can see that this is scully galore here. Not to mention the Ultra A-can in the corner right here. He also has a Achilles tank that he just added. But there's lots of polyps. This tank is freshly put together, and it's still in progress as far as growth go. On the right hand side we have the MP40, and then we got the rack here for some new add-on pieces like the Kelly Green. We have this Aqua right here. It's like a bluish green tint with some polyp extension going on, and then we have this green, like I just forgot the name of it. It's like a styloflora or very aggressive type of acro coral here. That's why it's sitting on the rack right now. I'll go ahead and open the bottom to show you the design on the sump, because I know you guys always like to see the different type of sumps that I do come up with. With the doors open, the tank is a little bit louder because he's using a Mag Drive 24 on it to plumb the whole system. For the most part, that one pump does run the whole system all together. The way we have this system running is we have one drain on the right hand side. That drain then feeds into this UV. This is I think it's the QL40 that we have lined up here. We use some plumber's tape to hold it to the top, and then it actually drains off into the sump area. This right here is the other drain that comes from the other side, and it shoots straight across into here. And back here you'll see that he has his drain section with bio balls in it. There's a little opening to make sure that we don't get any air bubbles like that get trapped and make more noise than needed. From that section right there, it comes into this section of the of where the skimmer is, and this is the Diablo. I think it's the biggest one you can buy. I don't know if you like decided to like big is better and decided to grab the most monstrous thing you can find, but this was it. So it's the space saver version, so the pump is built into the bottom. We got some sand here that we got to take care of next time we do a water change, so we'll get that later on. But as you can see from here, it then feeds into the Refugium, and it goes over. Oh, sorry. Goes over Right now we got a copper band in here, which is hiding in the back now for some reason. Let's know if you can see him. There he goes. And we got him down here now to try to take care of some of the aptasia in the sump, make sure he's eating it before we insert him into the tank. This is some of the rock work that was done in the sump area. As for a light, it's the this is the digital Marineland. I think we're using, if I'm not mistaken, the double bright, the double bright on here. So it's running right now, and we're using that to grow the Kato that's in the sump. From this section, it then goes into the filter pad, into bioballs, and then we have it slide into the back where it goes the opposite direction. I don't know if you guys can see that. Goes into opposite direction, so go ahead and feed into the pump. From the pump, it then goes up into this trifecta looking thing that we designed. Yeah, it's not the most prettiest thing, but it does the job. The centerpiece goes all the way up, feeds back here, goes across, and it feeds these two monstrous NextReef reactors. These reactors do up to 600 gallons. So, I mean, and we have it here, and this tank is about, grand total, I'd say about 220, 295, about 295, and then each of these reactors hold about a gallon of water, not to mention whatever media is inside of it. The controllers for the MP10 is on this side, and the MP40 is on that side. This tank does run on a Apex system. You can see the energy bar here. There's another one on the other side, and then you got the VDM that sits in the center. As far as for the inlet that goes into the tank, you have this cross pattern here that goes straight up, and then you notice it hooks directly into the tank, and it does that on both sides. One update we might be doing is putting ball valves here to kind of control it, but it seems to be doing the job correctly. So I mean, we have the ball valves, and that's later upgrade if possible, or if need be, we'll insert. We did use Spa Flex. This is 1-inch Spa Flex for the drain because it helps it flow a lot faster. And what else did we do here? I think that's it for the sump. But this is a rimless sump. As you can see, this is one of the designs that I newly came up with to help minimize the look of sumps, because everybody has that traditional sump look and it's all made out of acrylic and it gets dirty real quick. I never liked that, so this is one of those kudos designs. I don't know if you can see that, but where's your phone? That'll work. Another couple cool features about the tank is that once the doors are closed, now that we slid the sump forward, it actually gets a lot quieter. Doesn't sound like a lawnmower on fire anymore. See, now you guys can actually hear me. So using the Reef Keeper, we can control this tank.
Apex.
Or I'm sorry, Apex. Woo, going back to the other tanks, huh? And you guys can see a complete difference in the coloration of the corals. Listen, if you're getting jealous, too bad, it's not my tank. So the owner's right here. If you'd like to buy corals, they start at about $5.99.99, and yes, there's no dot in the middle, so please feel free to come by. Another cool feature about the tank using the Neptune Apex with the AI souls is the storm mode. I know I talked to you guys about this before. Oh, I think I have this only set to 20%, but with the storm mode, the way it works is that the lights dim down. They go to about 3%, which they're at now. That's why you can still see that light coloration in the sand. And then usually it takes a little bit, but you'll start getting some lightning action. Well, see you guys on the next episode. Peace.